Good afternoon on this football Saturday as we get ready for the Fighting Jim Harbaughs and the Michigan Wolverines to open up the Big Ten schedule and play. Right, and I expect 42-13 Michigan in the Fighting Jim Harbaugh victory today, and then we'll get ready where we have our VINCENZO'S Gold Crypto Investing Parlay Central. We have Michigan to cover, Akron plus 48.5 over the Ohio State University Criminal Gangster Cartel to cover, right? We got some parlays going, but real quick on the coins, my man Johnny D, fabulous subscriber to the channel, wants to know about this coin because it came back up. And I remember the other day when I looked at this for the first time. You can see I have that up there. See that? And get rid of that. Come on. Get rid of that. With our industry exclusive purchasing tool, get up there. I remember when the price was up in here, I said the next logical spot to come back to retest when it was way up here was down there at that 0.498 level with major underneath support, which used to be overhead resistance. And we said if you wanted to play the bounce, this would be a nice spot to play the bounce, and then it pumped. Now, you asked me this question, I don't know, 10 hours ago, but I was passed out drunk, to send them reporters out into the field, to ask them politicians the tough questions when they're restricting freedoms, enforcing mandates, and restricting the liberty and livelihoods of Americans. We will be on the steps of City Hall. We'll send people to East Lansing. We will send these people to Gretchen Whitmore and ask the tough questions. The VGCI News and Weather Authority will be out there in full force. We're hiring staff. We're building onto the compound. That way we have the power and ability to get out there and support VGCI News and Weather Authority so we can continue bringing the hard-hitting questions just like this video today. It was more of a rant than it was a crypto video. We're overhauling this whole station, and we have hard-hitting questions, and we're going to be on the field, in the field, reporting and asking face-to-face to these politicians, and we'll broadcast it all live as these interviews start coming in. VGCI News, Weather Authority will post all the content live as a legitimate news agency. We are our own news agency, and we will ask the tough questions. We cannot be bought. We cannot be paid for and bought. And we will not be intimidated by the authoritarians and the pressures that are to not ask the tough questions. We will be in their face asking these questions. Peace and love, peace and love. Like we were saying here, Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing, with this QOTI, that a great buying opportunity was major underneath support with our little green box we had at 0.4869 cents. And then I said you could play a bounce from there, right? And it bounced. But now I know I'm late because I was drunk last night. But now I think you're coming back down to retest that 0.48. And if you can't hold that, you're going to fall way, way down. But what this looks like to me is if we go to the hour time frame, it looks like a classic head and shoulders topping reversal pattern, right? Where you got, with our industry exclusive drawing tool, you got your beautiful left shoulder, your head, that's going to trade back down now to the neckline of around 0.4869. Then you'll have a big right shoulder, right? So you could have another great buying opportunity at the neckline at 0.4869, and then you would sell it at upper resistance if it gets rejected, which it most likely would if this is a head and shoulders topping reversal pattern put forth by the criminal gangster cartel to fleece, heist, and shiest the retail trader. But I'm here to audible you to profitability and subvert and overt the overters and subverters and fleece, heist, and shiest the fleece, heisters, and shysters, the Ohio State University graduates that have infiltrated the trading market in order to beat down the retail trader into a state of submission and government dependency. But here at Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing, Jim Harbaugh, like, subscribe, and share on our way to 7. Yes, that's right. 7. Doesn't that sound so good? 700 jabroni killers, right? And if we break that neckline, your target would be from the top of the head, right here, with our industry exclusive price predicting purchasing tool, right? You go from the top of the head to that beautiful neckline, to the point of the breakout, and it would bring you right back down to the, and this has great confluency is what I always look for when things line up. It brings you right back down to that white major underneath support that we've been riding for the last several months, and that's where that head and shoulders topping reversal pattern target is about 0.3369 cents at that white line, getting very close down to the bottom of the get my shit together or last line of defense shit house, right? So I think that's what you're in this coin. Thanks for contributing to the channel by commenting down below, my beautiful subscriber that loves to contribute to the channel, and I appreciate that. It gives us some sort of direction on what the audience would like to hear. And now as we look into the Bitcoin, yes, the Bitcoin, you can see this is a calm down version as I'm slightly hungover today, right? And I'm about to pop a magical Excedrin. Yes, Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing heavily promotes moderated use of Excedrin for a headache. Not every day, but if you got that bad headache that won't go away after a night of partying, take that beautiful Excedrin that I just did. One, not two of them, only one. You just wash that down with some H2O, high quality H2O, right? And then in about 20 minutes, magically your headache's gone. And it'll work again right now. By 3:40, my headache will be gone, right? You see, we broke down out of that rising wedge that I diagnosed, sniffed out, and detected and averted the subverters, the YouTube charlatans and hustlers that were getting you bought back in on this rising wedge because they don't understand and can't forecast the market properly, and they don't know what they're looking at. So Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing helps you sidestep and audible that to profitability, and you can see what we were talking about right here. That in the white, the big rising wedge, and you can see now with our industry exclusive perching tool, right, we're going to perch them up overhead of that possible BTC rejection point on whale pump. Major support boxes where the whale pump started. You see upper resistance in white, lower support in white, wider at the base, very narrow tip like a duck beak at the end of it, meaning that's a rising wedge. And those are bearish reversal patterns, where the technical target, like I've been telling you, is the bottom of the wedge where it started, which you started the wedge, your first lower support right there, and look where the price wicked down to beautifully to fulfill that target. And that's why yesterday we told you might start to bounce back up now and retest that green line that we got, the mid-support line, and then see if you can't get pumped up and then come to the upper part of this target. Because if you've been following my videos, which I know my beautiful nearly 700 subscribers are, we're in this falling channel overall with that little rising wedge within that falling channel. And you see the falling channel up there is the upper resistance, and you can see the falling channel there with the lower support. And I think eventually now you're going to have to come back and retest that major support box. Now as the price action moves along here, we can move this a little bit. God, the one thing with fucking TradingView, it's so stupid. Like, it doesn't make sense why it's got to fucking do that. Jesus. But you can see that. I think we got to come back down. Excuse my vocabulary. I think you got to come back down to that major support box, which is just above that major blue support box that we're watching, because if you break that, you're going to come way down to 30,000, possibly 28,669. So I would look out, as before I let you go, I'm about to watch some football, is with your industry exclusive waiting line price predicting tool to trade within this falling channel for the next few days to weeks, as our big consolidation that I've been telling you about that's going to lead into a massive November crash continues. And if you want to play this in any of these coins, you buy the support. Right now, the next support is 38,669, and you sell overhead resistance. And the next overhead resistance would be about $42,969, right? So that's how you play the Bitcoin right now. And then you can translate that, because I don't have that much time right now. I'll give you some extensive updates as I watch the Ohio State University not cover tonight, the 48.5. You can translate that to the rest of the coins, right? Litecoin, I think you're going to trade and retest the $141 mark, as you have major overhead resistance and the rejection point at 175, right? So that's what I think you got going on. Like, subscribe, and share the Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. Peace and love on this football Saturday.